welcome to another OnlineDrummer.com video drum lesson. In this drum lesson, I'm going to be explaining and teaching you how to play the beat that you heard at the beginning of this video. You can see a copy of the beats notation at OnlineDrummer.com that'll help you as I explain the beat. To explain this beat, I'm going to start by showing you the beat's foundation. The foundation beat at normal tempo sounds like this. We're going to break this beat into chunks and learn it that way. And the first chunk we're going to do is the first two counts. The first two counts are really simple. It's just 1 and 2 and I'm going to play that again. 1 and 2 and one last time. 1 and 2 and I'm going to take the next chunk, which is just going to be count 3, and I'm going to take it by itself. I'm not going to put the chunks together yet, just so you can get a better understanding of count 3. Slowly, count 3 sounds like this: 3 E and 3 E and Let's put the first two chunks together just as a reminder. The first chunk was 1 and 2 and the second chunk was 3 E and When we put those together, it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 E and I'm going to do it again: 1 and 2 and 3 E and Last time, slower: 1 and 2 and 3 E and Once you can put those two chunks together cleanly, you pretty much have the whole foundational beat, because the last chunk is simply a 4 and. Putting all of those chunks together, it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. I'm going to do it again: 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. The second measure of the foundational beat, as far as the hands go, is exactly the same as the first measure. The only difference is you're going to have one more bass drum on the end of 1. So for the first part, that first chunk that you had before was 1 and 2 and Well, the second measure, it changes by putting in one extra bass drum: 1 and 2 and Do it again: 1 and 2 and I'm going to play both measures through a few times slowly while counting, putting all the chunks together: 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. After you've practiced the foundation beat and you've gotten it up to speed, then we go on to step 2. Step 2 is really easy to comprehend. It's easy to understand because you already know the foundational beat. And the only difference between the foundational beat and the main beat, step 2, is the right hand. Instead of just playing eighth notes on the hi-hat with the right hand, the main beat has a pattern with the right hand against the hi-hat and the toms. I'm going to play that pattern once with just the right hand, and also notice that the hi-hat is no longer closed. Just leave it open or give it a loose sound, so hold it a little looser. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. In the pattern, the hi-hat is actually only hit on the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, while all the ands are either hit on the high tom or the low tom. Now the difficult part is playing it along with that foundational beat, but now you're doing the pattern with your right hand. So you've got to really focus and count, and it might be difficult at first, but eventually you're going to get used to this pattern where you'll be able to play it just like if it were eighth notes on one drum. What I'm going to do to help you make the connection between the foundational beat and the main beat with the pattern with the right hand is I'm going to play it through one time as the foundational beat, and then I'm going to play it with the pattern so that you can hear that connection. And now with the pattern, open hi-hat. Remember to take it slow and focus your practice on where you're having the difficulties with the beat. Gradually increase it little by little until you get it to a speed where you like it. encourage you not to just stop on this beat. You can add this pattern or your own patterns to any drum beat that you already play. I mean, it could be a basic drum beat, just a basic rock beat, and you can add your pattern. Adding patterns with your right hand to drum beats is a great way to sweet out the beat or spice it up a little bit. I hope this lesson was useful to you and sparked some drumming ideas. Keep drumming.